This is Talk About Topeka on Gab Local TV and TV 25. This episode brought to you by Field of Greens and The Break Room. And here's your host, Chris Schultz.
All right, so I had the opportunity this last week to speak for Topeka Civic Theater's Bravo Breakfast, which is a huge, huge honor. I don't know why they wanted to talk to a schmuck like me, but it was really cool that having Frank go along because he did a lot of little fun technology stuff. We had a really cool intro. I gotta say, Frank, thank you very much for that. It looked really awesome. You did good.
You know, I do it anyways, so I might as well make you look even better than you can be. I'm not gonna compliment you. Wait,
Yeah,
no.
go away. Yeah, no. Yeah. How about we show people the introduction video? This was, okay, so I had kind of the what did Vicky call it?
It was the rock star entrance.
The rock star entrance. Yeah. Okay, so here's the video we played. Enjoy, friends. After years of grueling trial and error, I think I finally figured out my purpose in life. The thing that drives someone to work hard so tomorrow's a better day. What drives you? Is it your kids, your spouse? Perhaps it's your passion, maybe something else. I'm a driven young man of a minority lifestyle who was able to claw his way to the top of the food chain from virtually nothing in Topeka, Kansas, home of the Westboro Baptist Church. I've been professionally recruited to leave Topeka on numerous occasions, and too many people have wondered why I don't jet out of here as soon as I could, because many of them just don't understand how great it can be to live here. They're simply not effectively informed. Kansas is a place where anything is possible. And it's a place with a lot of hardworking and kind-hearted people that I call friends. We must never change our spirit. We must keep our local opportunities alive. I've chosen to dedicate my life to my passion. My passion is to leave the world a better place by utilizing the unique talents I was gifted with at birth to do the greatest amount of good I possibly can. That's a passion for life that my brother and I share, along with our partners at TV 25. So we started GabLocal.tv. I'm an entrepreneur and I'm worried. No, I'm really worried. Times are changing and things are not looking bright for our youth. I worry that they will never be given the same chance to succeed that I was gifted through hard work in our society. Consider us to be the guys who fight relentlessly every day to keep your local opportunities alive. The guys who are writing your local history books as history happens. We are your 100% local media, and we don't exist for company stockholders. We exist to serve you and our community. From our family next door to yours, it is our honor to do so. Thanks for sharing the place with us for so many years. United, we stand to better our opportunities and the strength of our communities.
Chris Schultz is here.
That is Chris Schultz.
Now joining me is Chris Schultz.
Chris Schultz is here to help us celebrate.
Good morning. It is my pleasure to welcome our next speaker for Bravo, a man who once wowed our audiences as the mayor of Munchkinland, Chris Dynamo Schultz.
Are you ready for a miracle? Ready as I can be. Are you ready for a miracle? Set you free. Are you ready? Ready. Are you ready? Ready. Are you ready? Are you ready?
So here I am, the mayor of Munchkinland, right back here in the studio. Who would have thunk it, huh? Good stuff.
You're always the mayor of Munchkinland, at least in your head.
It was so much fun.
Just stop calling me Dorothy, because I don't have any ruby red slippers.
We had people talking to us like about picking up the channels, TV 25. So many people are doing it. Some people say, I can't get it because I have cable. It's like, oh, you get cable and TV 25. And then we go in and explain the whole antenna thing.
I had a guy that said, I had all these coax cables run in my house, and then I got one out on my patio. It was really, really cool. And I got a TV out there, and then they want to charge me for a box. And I said, nope, cut the cable. And he goes, now I have to get an antenna for out there. And I said, get one for the outside of your house.
Plug it into the
plug
same
it into where
lines.
the cord comes in from cable, and it goes to all the TVs that are connected, and you just have to scan the TVs. His eyes got this big around. He was like, that is the best idea. So I'm sure he's going to do it.
That's the way our house, I mean, like, we are absolutely going back in time with that technology, but when you think about where technology's gone today, it's made streaming so available. Even like everything we do is all streamable, of course. But people who don't have an internet connection in their house, we've talked to a lot of people who are kind of in the rural areas who don't really have a fast streaming internet. We were talking to Melinda out there. She watches all the time.
Yeah, she said that, when there's inclement weather like we've had in the past week or so, she says, I rely.
She lives out in the country.
Station. Yeah, she lives out in the country. There's no cable. There's no AT&T
Internet or whatever. Like,
so-
they don't have any of that stuff.
Yeah, so she's like, these are the channels that I get to watch, and she does watch them because I caught her on one of the little things on Vibrant that was kind of a funny story, but we'll go into that later.
There's some interesting shows on Vibrant. So yes, great stuff. It was a wonderful event. Again, I'm so thankful that they had asked me to do that, to go be one of their speakers. I hope everybody gave big, because that place is such a gem in this community. The whole idea of my speech was that Topeka Civic Theater, places like Topeka Civic Theater in this community for people who are young who need a place to call their family. Like, that place really made Topeka home for me. I would have had to leave town and go away from all the wonderful connections and people that I met there, and boy, it would have been so much more difficult. And I know a lot
Chris,
of people.
why don't we swing into one of their inspirational videos that Dave Euler produced for them for
Okay.
the actual Bravo video.
We'll take a break, and then we'll come right back to this video that we had from the Bravo Breakfast.
This episode brought to you by Field of Greens and The Break Room, because TV 25 cares.